I'd like to call the Northwood Board of Selectmen meeting to order on March 5th, 2019 at 5 p.m. Roll call. Donald Hushin here.
Beth Boudreau here.
Scott Brown.
Here. We will now do the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, so Citizens Forum, would you like to speak?
Yes, please.
Our only citizen.
Step up and state your name and your address, please.
Matthew Moore, 42 Fiore Road. I'm also the one of the commissioners of the newly formed Gulf Village District. I'm here tonight because I was speaking with Linda Smith, looking to acquire the GIS data for all the property lines and property tax information for my district. And I was told that in order to get that, I either have to pay a fee or I can come to the select board and ask for a waiver.
Do you know how much that fee is?
I do not. I asked her and I still haven't heard back from her.
I don't. What? How do you feel? I don't have an issue waiving the fee.
I mean, it's not for personal use. It's for, you know, it's for the.
I can't imagine
for the
it's a big
district.
fee. Yeah, it's only going to help you out in the long run.
Right.
I don't even know what the fee is.
I can't imagine it's
Is
a
it
lot.
the cost?
We have a fee schedule
Can
somewhere.
you
Would
just
it be in
pay the
there?
cost? Can you just pay our reproduction cost?
I don't need you guys to create anything. I just need the shape file, which is
So in other words,
just emailed to me, and then I can create the maps from that.
So you need email.
I need an email. I don't need any paper. I don't need any paper.
And maybe there's I'm not sure if there's an email
we have-
cost from cartographics, that could be the
Yeah,
issue.
yeah. Would you, if we have a cost, what I'm saying was, if we have a cost.
town report. Shouldn't it be? Is the fee schedule in the town report? I'm sorry, I don't pay attention.
We don't have the.
I'm fine with giving it to them at no cost. I just want them to pay for the town's cost of reproduction.
Right, but if it's only.
There shouldn't be any cost for the town to reproduce this because it's just a matter of.
There might be a fee by the company that
Cartographics.
cartographics to.
Okay.
We just don't know that.
We don't know, so I'm not gonna just rubber stamp something I don't know. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Fee schedule? Is the fee schedule in the
I
town
have
report?
this.
No.
I have this fee schedule that
See?
we got last time.
Nice.
I am
There's somebody
really
that-
organized.
See, I said that I
My
know.
phone number?
You have it.
603-553.
But I'm not sure it doesn't cost us anything.
1585.
What is
I
that
don't
you're
wanna
looking
charge
for?
them anything, but if there's a cost to us, I think we should pass that cost on.
This is the new schedule, we're not sure.
What are we looking for? We might be able to find it right here.
What was it called? It was a GSI data?
GIS.
Oh,
GIS, so it's be something that would be coming to costing the town.
I don't think this.
Because it's all data that's
right one.
No.
It's all data that's available through a GIS system, which is linked on the town website. If you go to I believe it's the planning department's page. There's a link
Yeah,
that brings you to.
I'm not gonna charge you unless we have to pay something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
exactly.
We're
I
not
don't
gonna
have any
charge
issue with that. Yeah.
you. I'm not
I'm
gonna
the same.
charge. For some reason, I'm just playing it safe to see, in case cartographics is, there's a fee.
Not on there.
No, it's not. It's under
But
planning board.
I'm thinking, is this the one that they can download right off the website?
I think so. Isn't that what we just
It
did?
is. Cartographics.
So I don't see why you should even
So-
have an issue. You should be able to do it from that
What-
website.
I wasn't able to. I can go on the website and I can get all the information that's there.
Okay.
I just can't download the line work. That's all I need. I need to create a big map that I can display at the annual meeting.
Okay.
I'd like to be able to, I would be nice because
So you're looking like something like that, basically.
something more like the ones that are hanging over there.
The colorful ones?
And I just want to be able to create a map of the district so I can display it large at the meeting.
That makes
and
perfect
also,
sense.
And also to be able to, if I can get the most current data, make sure that every single parcel that's supposed to be within the district
Is?
is in the district, and that we're not including other parcels that shouldn't be in the district.
You found it on the planning board section? 'Cause I don't see anything like that. I'm on there now
I
looking
did
for
a
it.
search for
I
North
think we should be able to get that information by
Town
tomorrow, though, right?
Northwood.
If Linda's in, I'm gonna
Tax
talk to
map.
her.
Oh, so you're not actually on, I was looking at our town website.
Yeah, it is on the
I'll
town.
call
Okay.
her though and ask her. Even if she's not in, I can check with her.
I'm sure she probably knows it right off the bat, too, I'm sure. Surprised.
So I'll make a motion that we only charge them a fee if it costs us something, which I don't think it's gonna cost us anything.
Second.
So I'll make a motion that, we will, if there is a fee, we'll waive it and we'll only charge whatever cost it is to the town to reproduce it, which there may be none.
But you're second.
Any discussion?
So you're asking just for an email and then you will print it off like it's Staples or whatever? That's-
Yeah, I have access, I'm a civil engineer, so I have access to CAD software, so once I have the GIS data, I can create my own maps from there.
Okay.
All right.
So it doesn't sound like it's going to cost us anything, hopefully.
All right.
No,
I don't think it will.
Any more
Do you want to
discussion?
leave your contact information on?
I think she has.
Any more discussion?
Well,
Call for the vote, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes 3-0. Anything else, Jack?
That's it.
So how is the
Hopefully you
district
get your
going?
answer as soon as possible.
It's going.
Yeah,
We have our
good.
first annual meeting at the end of the month. We've had a few commissioners meetings. We're getting organized.
Good.
Yeah.
That's
Takes a village.
Well, let me tell you.
Literally.
Wait.
It's been a process, but in the end, what we'll have is something that we can rely on funding.
Right.
Whereas right now, we don't have any legal way to.
But isn't like snow removal one of the biggest issues you have, just the paying?
Snow removal.
Getting
and-
maintenance of
and-
the roads.
and
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
the gravel
grade,
roads, so
yeah,
just
grade.
maintenance of the roads and maintenance of the culverts.
Everything
They're all
gets,
getting old.
everything
Yeah.
gets beat up over there. I go over on Jack Street. I know right where Lynn Grove is. Everything just gets so beat
Yeah.
up over there.
All right.
Well, that's going well, and
Yeah.
good luck.
Good
All right.
luck.
Thank you very much, guys.
You're welcome.
Because all the people on Jack Street have been saying the same thing, and I've been telling them, why don't you guys just get a district together? And none of them want to do it. It's like, well, then
Well,
I can't help you.
We're lucky because
I can't help you.
It's a lot of
We
work.
Right.
got 4 people that were dedicated
Right.
and moved it forward.
And they keep
Besides
complaining,
that,
they
we've
keep
got
complaining
little to
and
no
complaining and
parts.
complaining. It's like, I can't help you if you don't want to. You guys got to do it, unfortunately, because it's class 6.
So when is your next meeting?
after the election.
19th.
After the election, the
The
19th.
19th.
19th?
So in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Right.
Because I may have to come back to petition to change the district boundaries once we get this.
Okay.
You're going to road out?
Well, just make sure that we've got it right. I don't want to have anybody taxed that shouldn't be, and I don't want to
Okay.
miss somebody that should be.
Absolutely.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Appreciate it.
All right. Any more citizens forums? Seeing none, we will now go into non-public. I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to go into non-public under, crap, what's it, sorry.
91A.
91A to 3E.
Let's see.
C.
It's a C.
Oh, I thought that was an E too.
It's a C. Well, you guys, well,
It's fancy.
It looks like
as well.
an E.
It does.
no, it's a C.
It's a C.
E up there.
Second.
Roll call, all option I.
Boudreaux, aye.
It's definitely a C.
It's a C.
Scott, wait for an I.
Aye.
We're now in non-public.
I'd like to make a motion to come out of non-public.
Second.
Roll call, Don Stein.
Beth Boudreaux, aye.
Scott Breyer, aye. Oh, I'd like to make a motion to seal the non-public minutes.
Second.
Any discussions? Seeing none, call for vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I would like to make a motion to hire contract with Korea Enterprises to hire Korea Enterprises to handle the intern finance. And my understanding is Jennifer Korea will help us out as intern financial specialist for the town for unspecified time period. And for the record, her fee is $65 an hour plus travel to and from Northwood. Estimates that there'll be 2 hours of travel time per day, and that's also at $65 an hour. So I'll move that we hire her at that said rate.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, call for vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes 3-0.
I'd also like to make a motion to approve. I'm sorry. I know what it is. I thought I had one in front of me. Oh, I know why. It's in my folder. I'd like to make a motion to approve the finance administrator / benefit administrator, the amended job description. So move.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Oh, sorry.
Just a question that, I agree with the changes, however, if the town administrator could just review this for a couple of typos. In particular, I noticed one on the fourth bullet down,
Yep, we just need a space there for.
space
Yep.
between year and end.
Yep,
Other than that, I'm okay.
okay, could you sign a copy of the board, all three of you?
Yep. Oh, we didn't vote yet.
Oh, yes,
We gotta be careful, we gotta make sure we vote.
you do have to make.
So I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes
Do you have the one you
3-0.
want us to sign?
I think I passed it over, because I don't have the signature page.
Did you just send the,
I sent the signature page over. And I think I can see it from.
No. That wasn't good.
but that's mine.
Okay, I'll get you another.
No, I can sign
Oh, yeah,
this.
it's 19.
And I'll make you a copy of it before you leave.
How you've grown.
Here you go. There has to be another signature page, Kip.
I know, you probably got one hanging around.
Do you have the other two pages or just one, this one here?
We're gonna
Oh,
make,
we just signed in the signature page.
and then I'm gonna make a
She's
copy.
got
I'm
the,
just gonna put it here, that way.
And then I will go make copies of it.
oh, kick it back this way, please.
And we'll make copies.
All right.
We'll all have official copies of it
Okay, thank you.
before we go in.
I'd also like to make a motion to, oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna turn it over to you because you had some comments you wanted to make.
Yes, I wanted to talk to the board tonight about minutes. Earlier today, I was reviewing minutes looking for encumbrances from 2018. I think we had a conversation about needing to find some encumbrances because there's some bills that are outstanding. In reviewing the minutes and reviewing the video, they do not match. And this seems to be a systematic problem from the last few months. So I'd like to ask the board to have Gary give us CDs of all the minutes, of all the meetings from September, October, November, December, January,
Okay.
and into February. And unfortunately, we're going to have,
You know how many that is?
we're actually getting a number on those right now.
I asked you.
You
Yeah.
did.
So I have a question
Ask her how many.
pertaining to that.
I'd like to know.
How is that gonna, if we have to review the minutes and we approve them, hypothetically, how would that work with the different board?
The different board would probably have to recuse themselves from that discussion,
Yeah.
and the current sitting board would have to approve them, and that's the way it would have to go, because unfortunately,
We're not gonna have a meeting in the time.
we're not gonna have a meeting in the time.
I thought I just asked the question.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to, the minutes do not match. For instance,
Like I have to sit down and watch the entire tape.
when you start looking at the tape, they just don't match. For instance, December 21st,
Yeah.
minute 52, 28. It talks about, makes a motion to accept the payment of the oral board process for New Hampshire Fire Academy in the amount of $12.50. Selectman Boudreau second, motion passes 3-0. That didn't happen. Look at the video. The video, again, there was like this whole page. It's
I think
official.
unfortunately, we approve these minutes because we read through them and
You have to,
I don't go home and watch them.
if you,
I don't watch us on TV.
right.
I think going back, if you have a solid person recording, if it's somebody, we need a solid person doing our minutes
Yes.
for us.
Yeah, we need to get that position filled with somebody that,
We have a person coming in for the two meetings in March, who had experience, and I believe the interim Tammy spoke to you about that. Jesse.
awesome.
She's coming in March. In the meantime,
Awesome.
we've had staff step up to the fore, and we've really seen a real team effort over the last 2
Please
weeks.
thank them.
Yes.
And I've really been thanking them.
Um,
We've been really happy, and they've been helping us try to fix some of them, but I really need some help to try to get the rest of these fixed.
Also, me and Heather did talk today. She has one applicant, but she was under the impression, I thought we discussed this last week, that she was supposed to wait until after elections to hold interviews. I thought we said before elections, just no
In the
hiring.
positions.
I'm okay with you interviewing.
Oh, you can interview.
We're just not gonna hire, yeah, that's what I thought, that's what I thought we
No,
said
please
too.
go ahead and
Yeah,
interview.
please, that's what, all right, so I just wanna make sure that was
Oh,
clear.
okay.
Yeah, we didn't want to approve anything with the new.
Right, but we don't mind you doing interviews, because that's, we talked about that today, and I wanted to make sure you
Right.
guys were on the
Yeah, I
same
want you to
page.
interview, and that way you can narrow down.
And then bring it to the new
top
board.
two or whatever, yeah.
Well, now that we have some things we've discussed and we can move forward with, I might have, as you know, the last week or so I've been a little bit buried, but
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I hope I could get some interviews scheduled next week. I did talk to somebody on the rec committee, and he is going to be, he and I talked about scheduling an interview for that position in a couple weeks, but I'd like to try to get some interviews for the municipal secretary.
I'd like to try to get all those positions filled as soon as we, at least the key ones.
Yeah, because right now I need a core team out front.
Yeah, we need to start
especially-
building. We need a team build.
We need team building. Definitely need team building, and when we're looking at these minutes, we need
I
to
look
do
at all this as an opportunity to build
a good team.
a good team.
Definitely.
And that's what we're needing to do moving forward. Now, the next minutes we were going to be talking about tonight was the November 19th, because the November 19th minutes, as we discussed, the November 19th, the minutes did not match at all
Okay.
when we looked at the video compared to what was again in the approved minutes. And so we have them retyped, but I think we're just noticing too, there's still, even with the retyping, we could have a little bit more detail. So I leave that to the board to decide what would you like to do about that tonight.
No, I'd like to have more detail. I don't.
Yeah, I would like all the minutes. I would like the minutes to reflect what is actually in the taped recording.
You're not, so you're talking verbatim?
No, what I'm talking about
Because
is.
remember we had that dilemma when Trinity first started, so I
I
just want to make it
don't
clear.
know. What I want that if there's like
I
a
understand.
key discussion that actually
Right.
clarifies what actually happened.
I agree.
I think that should be reflected, not verbatim, but enough that it kind of aligns with the tape.
Okay, because
I
right now,
agree.
That way,
I
if
agree.
someone was not there, they can read the minutes and they can understand the whole gist of it all.
I think the minutes should be a reflection of the meeting, but not verbatim.
right, and right now,
I agree.
they're not.
I thoroughly agree. Can we just make that a motion? Should we make it a
No,
motion?
that's
Well,
what should happen.
I would
There's
also,
nothing you can move.
is there a way we could like have the lines numbered?
Yes, that's how we
We used to have the lines.
we were doing that with, we
You can
asked
do that.
Trinity
You
to
should
do
be able
that.
to do
It
that
just
in
makes
Word.
it easier to.
So you can
have
say
line
you want-
40
Yes,
place.
yes, absolutely, I agree with that too.
Okay.
It's simple,
And I
it's
will
simple
talk to
fix.
I think you can do it right in Word.
I think you
I think
can.
so, can't you?
Simple
Okay.
fix, simple fix.
That's simple fix. Okay, so those are the two things that I'm really looking at.
Yes.
So I know those two dates definitely need to be fixed, and I will ask the board to fix them at the next meeting. Obviously, we will have additional members at that meeting, but if you look, we've already talked about the 19th, November 19th, the 21st, they just don't match the tapes.
Would there be a way for us to just, whatever they have done, we could review as a board? Because we'll still be a board when we meet next, well,
No, you're not meeting till the 19th.
We're not meeting till after the
we'll all
election.
be together next week though, at the election. There's no way we could like,
You could post a meeting, you technically could post a meeting at the election. You could actually have a selectmen's meeting there, it would have to be public.
It'd have to be public, you could
But
approve
we
minutes.
could
but
actually-
I'm just thinking
We
if
could-
Diane,
we could-
whoever gets somebody.
I
on the
can't
phone,
be involved in that meeting.
Yeah, you can.
How can I, I'm
Could be
campaigning?
outside.
Well, you can take a break.
I don't really need to be though, I mean, you only need 2 to vote.
If you'd like to.
I mean, I'm
No,
just
I'm
thinking.
okay, if you're
we're-
only doing minutes,
We're
it's not the
saying
end
that,
of the world.
the new board would
It'd be
not
nice,
be able to
it
vote
would be
on it, so
nice
it
if
doesn't
we could
happen.
clean
Yeah,
up.
it's not like
It
the.
would be
yeah,
nice if we
okay,
could
it's
clean
only
up the
minutes,
minutes
it's not the end of the
before.
world.
Let me see what I can get, I don't know how many they're gonna be able to.
Or you guys could just come stand outside in a little huddle and we could do it there real quick.
There you go.
You guys could just come outside and stand in a little huddle and we could do it there real
Well,
quick.
they
You
have
can
to
meet in the
be-
lobby.
All right, let me see what I can get done.
The
And I'll
lobby.
get back to you, and I'll
Okay.
try to post
I mean,
it.
if not, it's okay, I just,
Everybody has to take a lunch break or
Yeah.
something. All right, I think that's it on minutes.
okay.
I did want to say a thank you to Rockingham County Inmate Program for painting and maintenance of the town hall buildings. I thought things looked pretty spiffy.
They did a nice job. It looks so nice in that office. They
They
did a good job.
didn't paint out here.
No, they painted around and did some other things.
They pay my house.
Somebody else asked that, and the answer I was told was no.
No, they can only do community buildings.
We could make it a community building for that.
I did ask though, I know we own the property next door and it's in such disrepair before it gets even more.
They could do that.
They can do stuff, and that if we wanted to have like the roof repaired or whatever, they have a crew of people that can do that as well. So I would hate to see Central School go so far in disrepair, the building is not usable. So where we have this program and all it costs us is the cost of the materials to paint or whatever.
And feeding
And I
them
think you
in.
have to give them lunch.
Right.
So I think that's a great asset for the town. And
Yeah.
I'd like to, not only maintain, but, maintain other buildings as well. I mean, the painting is great, but
They
if
seem
they can have a
willing to-
crew that can do a roof too, we need a roof.
They
you
do.
know.
They do. Because when, on that subject, Steve Bailey was gonna have him do this roof.
Mhm.
But when we had the former building inspector here, when you brought it up, we did look in there and they said something about bringing the concrete up before we did the roof.
So it would be nice if,
Maybe if
We
anybody
do have
was-
other crews, so maybe we
Right.
can get some projects done that will help us out in the long run on other things.
Right.
I mean, I think it's a
Central
fabulous
School?
program. Yeah, it's the building right next door.
Yeah, they were looking at that actually.
But I think we need to look into before, I agree with trying to do the roof. I
Whatever,
have no issue
yeah.
with that.
No, I mean,
But I think we need
make
to
a
look to make,
list.
well,
Priority.
if we're gonna try to use it, we should at least make it up to code, so if we have, you know what I mean?
I think they were looking at some of the
The
pros.
concrete problem is an issue. I know they said something about the
And
foundation.
I'm just saying roof, but
No, I know-
obviously don't fix the roof until you fix the foundation.
Right, because it would make no sense. That's what I'm saying. That's
And
what.
I'm not a builder, I don't know that, I'm just
Right.
saying, we can get someone to look and make us a list, what has to be done first, second,
Did they do
third.
that with Kate?
I don't know.
She did with the,
I know they looked at it.
when we
Okay.
first started.
So I mean, it's just something that,
I'll follow up.
it'd be good to look, thank you, I appreciate
Okay.
I
that.
was in there. I was
All right,
in there.
It's not that bad.
Ron Paul?
No, it's really
can
just
fix
the,
a little bit.
the slab work that's going to be the most
The guy
expensive.
with the
Ron
purchase
Paul,
order?
Once you're after that,
Okay.
they can do the rest.
The next thing I have is from a Dave Elaine. He is from Round Pond Soil Survey.
They've been doing all the doing for years.
Yes. And he needs authorization from the selectmen to address any issues from New Hampshire DES may have with the application, and to continue to address permit requirements. He will also need a purchase order number for billing purposes. So he emailed me again today. He's all set to go. I do have this purchase order all set, so I just need the approval of the board to allow that to happen.
How much is the purchase order for?
It can go up to $10,000 is what he told me.
Did you have, did you put $10,000 on there?
Not yet. I just got this final thing today because I guess he got information, so I will put up to
Why
$10,000.
don't you, what do you suggest, I'll make a motion to approve it for 5,000 until,
Okay.
and then we can just do
Update
another-
it.
Update it, if that's
Okay.
fair. So I'll make a motion to approve, open PO with,
Round
Ron Pond, for $5,000.
Second?
Any discussion? Seeing none, I'll call for vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes 3-0.
All right. And
Yes, it's fine.
because it's over my.
Gotta get moving. How much more? We gotta get moving because we gotta get out of here shortly.
That's it. I do not have anything else
Meeting at
other.
7, and I'm sure she's gonna want to set up.
Just a reminder about candidates night. And I believe it's at 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
That's what my sheet said that they sent me in the mail.
So people who want to participate might want to do that. And then the voting is next week, next door.
I put in for I am taking the entire day off.
I'm taking a day off as well. Do we get to supply like anything for the people that are manning the booth or anything? Like water, snacks or anything? Do we supply snacks or anything for that?
No, well, not that I'm aware of.
I don't know.
Some towns do. I don't
No,
I know that
the
church
yeah,
does,
no,
right?
not
Harvey
the
Lakes
church,
Women's
the
Club.
Harvey Women's Group
Okay.
sells stuff.
Oh, good.
Okay.
That's how they make their money.
Some groups
Okay.
do that. They
Do we have
sell.
any other business to come before the board? Does anybody have any selectmen comments?
I did have one gentleman email me several times who's having issues with zoning and stuff.
Same one that I've been getting, maybe? Is it the? Yep, I got that one
Okay.
too.
So I have not responded to him. I checked with Linda. I think we should have him come and talk to us.
They should talk to the whole board.
Yes, like, so.
Not individually.
I'm gonna send him an email asking him
individually.
just to come. Is
I
that
agree,
okay?
yeah,
All right,
I'm
okay.
okay with that. Yeah, I agree, I agree. If somebody has a complaint, they should come to the whole board, because
mean, I-
coming to one person isn't fair.
And I understand, I mean,
It's not fair to just
his
come to
email,
one
I
person.
went down the road, I looked at what he was talking about, I went through
Right,
searching on the
it's
map.
just not fair.
So I would like him to come and
Right.
talk to us.
I
Okay.
agree.
All right. I'll shoot that email over to him then.
Can I ask a question? Has this town ever used agenda request forms?
No.
Gender.
I mean, selectmen agenda request forms?
Oh, I thought you said gender.
His agenda.
Do you, no, last year,
Even Gary did
last
over
year,
there.
last year we changed it. We changed it to we weren't accepting any more agenda requests after
Somebody,
Wednesday.
usually, after Thursday.
It was Wednesday.
It was
I think.
Wednesday, because we were getting
Wednesday
people, putting
closes.
people on the agenda the day
Too
of the
late.
selectmen's meeting.
And we couldn't get,
Information.
And we were like walking in, not knowing what we were walking into.
Okay. All right. So no, I was just curious.
It's nice to be able to review, or have some, okay, what are we gonna be talking about tonight?
Right. So I just would like to know if there was a format here that's used or anything like
I
that.
think it's a good idea.
Okay. I'd like to have that form and I'll have it for you next meeting.
Oh, yes, thank you.
I'd like to make a motion for adjournment if that's acceptable to the board.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
You're now adjourned.